clubs ni nyina no omo target the top 4. Manchester City target your top 4. Nottingham Forest target the top 4. Nottingham Forest bo boku ba kwa. Obo UEFA Champions League ache. Let's not forget say Nottingham Forest then European Cup as I see a friend say UEFA Champions League Nottingham Forest omajimienu omaji 1979 eje 1980. Enti ye team ba kwa nso so etimi age UEFA Champions League crew ani bia Nottingham Forest eka ho bi. Nemum ji omuji bi ache no Nottingham Forest bo bi ache. The last time you say Nottingham Forest elbow European Cup and say UEFA Champions League 1980-1981 season. 44 years in ye omuntimi mbebo UEFA Champions League ni bi. Na Nottingham Forest hu omo ho say this season akwanyo mbetima ba UEFA Champions League. Omo che adwuma Nuno Espirito Santo etimi ayede ma omo any position no omo da na. Currently omo da third. Omo bo 27 games 48 points. Enti Nottingham Forest for hu omo say so mutimi avoid the defeat against Manchester City. Almost stand a chance say UEFA Champions League after 44 years betimi si akan. Manchester City on the other hand top 4 ni omo target because league omo ntimi nje. League na yebo say we England Nottingham Forest Manchester City ntimi nje. See my friends at Manchester City EFL Cup omo ntimi nje because omo nka ho. UEFA Champions League omo frim. So domestic competition dear obetima geno the FA Cup. Now I try say obetimi akuram into the top 4. Na next season wasa babiem in the UEFA Champions League. So Manchester City nankasa su nim say so lose any game na enye ye emfama no because teams are more pray for the top 4 no. Chelsea pribi, Nottingham Forest ni pribi, Newcastle pribi. So ono Manchester City no eni so lose sa game we ene against Nottingham Forest. By Ken so what cheki Nuno Espirito Santo Nottingham Forest team awahye e dia mo ma mostly say omo koshia team sa team no epebo ni kura sa team ni pe control omo pe pass no omo pe possession Nottingham Forest for under Nuno Espirito Santo ha omo hu bebre press as the possession e de momo de omo ye ne say omo be protect the center of the pitch so omo koshia team or dominating play or pe possession ni control omo use a 4-2-4 defensive structure. Sa 4-2-4 defensive structure na Nottingham Forest for a use no. Omo make sure say Ilanga and Hudson-Odoi omo ye wingers na ebe press inside the pitch. So anytime you be defending against Manchester City no, ni two wingers Ilanga, Hudson-Odoi ebe press inside the pitch. Na omo striker Chris Wood obe operating as the number 9. I drop deep. Morgan Gibbs White will be operating as the number 10. Eto be drop deep about the midway. So anytime you measure see akosia team or pebo ni kura no, omo try some be protect the center of the pitch. And already omo 4 back dada. Ola Aina, Williams, Morillo, and Abrante Fence Milinkovic. So 4 players in defensively omo are very solid. Omo try making sure say 10 you be stay e wo defensive line so omo person be pre omo be bree and omo 2 obstructive midfielders in the shape of Dominguez and Anderson. So a lot of numbers behind the ball and at time they are Nottingham Forest for no epe. That's the reason why this season Uka team bako defend there or a lot of numbers behind the ball. Nottingham Forest and Nuno Espirito Santo is a part of that teams are defensively omo very strong and omo winning ball now. Direct ye ball na ne mbo ne ba ko pemfam ko anim ho ye quick away transition na ye use wingers because omo creative and pacey wingers so what check Abrante friend say Odoi ni Ilanga this season ye cat teams omo pacey wingers omo ka hu bi and omo midfielders omo betimi create e dia ma omo striker Chris Wood. And this season, Chris Wood our form 18 goals in the Premier League and ye bad. Until again back Nottingham Forest for no try say on be protecting Finfi ho no my direct in or attacking approach. Let's not forget say all Nottingham Forest fear kwako winning the end form. This season no me lose just 2 games e wo fie. Teams akese ne kwa wa omo ko struggle. Liverpool ko ho wentimi ankwanko wini. Yehu say Arsenal ntimi anko wini. Spurs akwa kulusu ho. So all the big guys echo Nottingham Forest fear this season. Almost struggle so betimi nya the 3 maximum points. But there be an suro e de more money say. Ye we are 2025 afim no. Nyoma nko ye mfa Nottingham Forest. After 8 games in 2025, Omo win just 3. Even their last 3 games in the Premier League, Nottingham Forest won't mean we need be. Enti again bakwa Manchester City for nbeko all out. Collectively, Manchester City enisro. Tactically, no man shadam ko ye mfa momo. Bedru baby emu aye din say no mu hia 3 maximum points a. Ho na obehu individual brilliance. See ebehu se Haaland eyi ne ho banging the goals e dem Manchester City. Eye Mamouche so try so be create dokumu ebe yo madwuma diban na mo ebe create enti again ba ko a Ken dene de Manchester City. Say ye City or form and can make straight win for City. But mo mba ko twa bet no to be on the safer side no obeko over 1.5. 2 or more goals e was game we mu. Nottingham Forest will fear no ne said they will lose just 2 games. Big team bien team in no to be on the safer side. Nottingham Forest Manchester City over 1.5. Liverpool babo Southampton. Metimaka say ofe wiase na wuchemu tena. Emu 9.5 obi abe predict Liverpool win. And it is so simple to the extent say team na Liverpool kwa kwehia no. A team a onyade. Among the 20 clubs in the Premier League, ka team a ne modern one swing in the Premier League a Southampton bobuku no. A team or that 20th on the league log. A team a when you just 2 wins. A team or 9 points. Into Southampton this season, no man koyi. Ana all grounds are didn't so bet 3 points. Anfield the baby didn't so bet dominate Liverpool. No bet me 3 points. Ye share season I say a team ba kope. And a team yakwa Liverpool fee akwa 3 points. That's Nottingham Forest and Nuno Espirito Santo. Teams are kesiam pokranim say or more quality, or more individual players. Some bit me battle with Liverpool team no. Or more Anfield then some bit me kwa winnie. And tinipa do na target Liverpool say a game bakwa a be straight win for Liverpool Football Club. And most some predicted the same. Liverpool be winning against Southampton, irrespective of flying up a Liverpool for be issue because Yami Aduma. Midweek or UEFA Champions League against PSG, another cracker. Maybe it's a slot be decided say obe rest your key guys nibi. By Southampton enyebo bokua. Se Liverpool rest me key guys in pokra na umbe struggle against Southampton. Southampton enko ye ni nyane ken. Ompe ba yen fanto from yen passe. Yembo ba e fena game nim flu. By Liverpool for bibia say ene ombe Sachi League nim a win for Liverpool Football Club. Mohamed Salah sa asia. E most likely say Mohamed Salah ebe sa she goals ni bi ene. Salah eshe game na si obeshe goals ni bi. Already goal king race no washe 25 goals. Haaland ashe 20 goals. So it means say Mohamed Salah ebe hinya goals ni bi no watimi atwim a straight win for Liverpool Football Club. Liverpool win over 1.5. Liverpool be win the game no 2 or more goals ebe pim enye de bebre Liverpool be win this game way. Chelsea against Leicester City. Chelsea top 4 aba UEFA Champions League. Personally, maka many times say Nyankasa makumemu no enye se meye bias be pese Chelsea qualify by Champions League because Chelsea were Champions League na eya na emu ede because of our supporters no entime no meta Chelsea echi say ye bobo season e na Chelsea qualify into the top 4 so Chelsea target this season the top 4 in the Premier League sa so na Leicester City for no e pese omo avoid the relegation baby Leicester City da nye. So Leicester City for so be try say omo ntimi kura embo benim kura na relegation di omo ntimi nko. So a 2 match back kwa Chelsea pe top 4 no Leicester City pe so mo avoid the relegation. Nyoma shedan ko ye mfa ma Chelsea bobo ko no recently which eye no kre eye fat. Nyoma na enko ye no mi wogide sonko say Chelsea be win any game no. Enya ebe win nyambo echi na game no. Chelsea nyoma enko ye which eye fat. Me accept sadie no. But the currently and what did you Chelsea team so special Leicester City second. Leicester City this season is so predictable. Uko share Leicester City bobo na ani omo ba. Utimi predict omo stop omo. Because Leicester City for any mbo ni kura. O ka team ba ko lose possession kese Leicester City bobo no. Say no me lose possession. And to say o pe team a ontimi nkura ball in the Premier League among the 20 clubs Leicester City can be. And I'm so muntimi nkura ball no 10 young person ball no man kasa own half. On say football na ye bono. Ye will own half, middle third, and the final third. And to say nyoma miensa zones miensa we no. Leicester City for no muntimi nkura ball no. And the 10 young person no man kasa half. So no man kasa half a timi pushy opponent. Ema ne be nim. Opponent ne be nim a na o me use long balls e dey akọ mo rings. Baby Leicester City ye effective pan no e yo mo rings because of Mavidi di mo da ho no. Se o mo de ball ne to o mo rings a say Jimmy Vardy ente se enka ne Jimmy Vardy. Jimmy Vardy ente se Jimmy Vardy a na o mo dominate the Premier League under Claudio Ranieri. And now all perform very well. And they say Jimmy Vardy and who they na ateno. Time biano ojina hose or train supplies. So who could share Leicester City? The here say omo enya omo wide play, any omo wing play. So who could share Leicester na wings on here juma and betimi how. But what me stop omo wings na. A whole now be dominated team my friends Leicester City. So again back me expect Enzo Maresca and then the boys ni say on best stop Leicester City from the wide area. And again back Kukureya and Amalo Gusto. And who be here will game win because I likely some never bought the right side of defense, left side of defense respectively. So I also soon am in better and see the duty of Chelsea. I'm right back, left back say time you best stay on original position now. I'm one tiny out of a position. Leicester City have exploited such spaces no. And the same Chelsea. So two players ebe here defensive cover because Mavidi Mamo Hadin. And for who send your man Queen from Leicester no. Chelsea right back, left back, ebe here defensive cover. Say Chelsea team stop your wing play now. Chelsea real jumano. Leicester City dey here say obe stop your wings because on bobo no metro long balls crosses near the akwa koma Jimmy Vardy. And to move wings no and ye baby ebe effective. But again back me expect one Chelsea to dominate play. In field me expect say Chelsea na beje ball na bo. Enzo Maresca, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo and Akupama. Centrally, see my friend Leicester City, technical players, Chelsea was hardly was a Chelsea in the dominating play in the midfield. Me expected Chelsea at this time around, wingers never effective contributing over the final third. Recently, Sancho money other guys no contribution with the final third. I drop it. Me expected Chelsea say be clinical up front. Say shade ni obia. Uwo jidie won mu say bebo season e wiobema about 20 goals, 25 goals. We Copa me free wa. Copa na ye the only player bet maka say ye bebo season e we no am a number of goals no. But bisa won say Copa man pokra no. Na say goals ne to say. The last 6 games our bonu Copa me ntimi my goal. The last time a Copa me she go in the Premier League against Chelsea against Bournemouth. After Bournemouth no say goal no on say goal bi. Me expect say no edam ya adum o sha ase a Copa ma enye effective ntimi ma go. Obi to say Nkuku. The last Premier League game I'm boy against Southampton or say go ya assist. Say opportunity in the abadi ama Nkuku. Me expect say without Nicolas Jackson no Nkuku betima picking rhythm. Asha ase contribute. Do ye against Southampton me expect the same thing. Goal plus assist. Ufo obi to say Sancho. The last time a Sancho contributed ma Chelsea in terms of goals. Ache the last 7 games on contribute. The last time we were assist was against Crystal Palace. Yehu Sancho be say or contribute. Then Pedro Neto against Southampton or Chegu assist. And the Chelsea final third no. I was say hoyeshe. Baby I was say Chelsea careful second to the Bamamia. Tradi we pay. Teams some errors leading to go. Baby at Chelsea da. Among 20 Premier League clubs, among the 20 Premier League clubs, teams some errors leading to go. Ni mistake Emma the team conceded no. Southampton the kind 19, Aston Villa 13, Chelsea 12. And the Chelsea players no only a lot of errors.
Robert Sanchez in the win.
By still na of only program that so ye.
Okay.
So errors leading to goals now was a Chelsea avoided. And again back Meko win for Chelsea. Chelsea be winning game against Leicester City. Manchester United against Arsenal. Manchester United lose game where Mwa Manchester United nyame ado mechna. Manchester United at 14 to okay. Baby a Manchester United done nye. Se olusu game against Arsenal 14th no dan nitira nye ye obetima sa drop ya ba form. Se olusu a e the pressure ba beto mo so. Se u check sa two teams we a one funny thing e wo mienu ho ne ye say ken. Onim say this season Manchester United will fee top clubs no Premier League no ontimi show bia. Spurs ontimi show no fee. Liverpool akọ ontimi share no. Chelsea akọ ontimi share no. So among the top clubs in the Premier League, team my friend said Manchester United ontimi share obi a ofie. Ana Arsenal kwa away against top clubs ah. Obi aso ontimi share Arsenal. And Manchester United against big clubs in the Premier League ofie ontimi share mo. Arsenal so kwa away against top clubs on lusu. And let's not forget say Arsenal so ana the second best team say kwa away. Oka 20 clubs in the Premier League omo ma picking away points kese pa na Arsenal etosu mienu enkane nanka Arsenal e ko Manchester United fie Arsenal e share Manchester United bu Arsenal but recently asesa between Arsenal and Manchester United recently. Arsenal dominated Manchester United in the Premier League. And me here statistics, me here data. Which are two teams currently again. Why na ya DSC? Arsenal bobuku. So on paper, Arsenal is a game as favorite because for me are better than Manchester United. Game way department be determine game way. The midfield department. Baby, wow be winning game no. Wow midfield. Ubenya sa central solidity. And I'll bet me winning game no. Reason is simple. Ruben Amorim about three back. Ne three back no obono. Obo two obstructive midfielders and also two deep central midfielders in a shape of either Ugarte Casemiro no pair with Bruno Fernandes. Na omeni mho pair no wabo Garnacho no about Branty FN says Zegzi. So about two deep central midfielders no about two attacking midfielders no ma forming the box shape. So two deep central midfielders no omeni protected the back line. Omeni linking the deep midfield and the forward line area. Omeni time we make sure some be control game the Manchester. And two players now, that striker name, Hoyland name as the attacking midfielders no. Be creators no matter a second striker. Say the main striker name Timmy and Sha. So the system of Amorim, ne boss midfield no say Uncle Kia, the entire system of Manchester United, off. That's the reason why almost recently Manchester United the winning game biana. A time and midfielders now more pretty with the deep and the offensive third na akleki in the shape of Bruno Fernandes, Zegzi, Garnacho mo, and answer at Tamana Ma Diallo. Fit no. So the central midfield and the offensive midfield area for Manchester United, and they the strong and answer the weapon for Manchester United and the Ruben Amorim. So more stronger Manchester United will give him. The same thing applies to Arsenal. Okay. Arsenal form a triangular and answer a white shape or triangle white. Second to the picture and so the mamia. Anytime be a Arsenal ba attack biano or try to form a triangle or the white area. White area no, on the left side. Ubenya the left back, the left winger, and now we expected the left midfielder in the shape of the Declan Rice. Say Obeko the left side, no more form the white triangle. On the right side, Ubenya the right winger, the right back, and a Martin Odegaard. So be join it. So Arsenal be who game ni bia so a time Martin Odegaard Declan Rice party dominate play. Most especially say na omuni omo strong front line no. Who expect Arsenal so be dominate game a time Arsenal midfield no. Wo game ni. The last time omo kobo UEFA Champions League. Our Philips Stadion almost 7. When na know the main man it was Martin Odegaard. Enti Arsenal so betima dominate player the midfield play. Enti game back one yambo echna. Wow midfield ebe solid bia no. Now betima dominate defensively. Arsenal press better than Manchester. Arsenal stay compact than Manchester. Manchester leave a lot of spaces between them defensive line. That's the reason why all defender a 5 back, but still opponent exploiting spaces. A gamer on paper Arsenal favorite year to be on the safer side over 1.5 and I say 2.5. Number kuweni. Barca Osasuna. Barca ebe here win. Osasuna eba game win no. Ken. Sanki ebobo no Pamplona ehu de Mabasa. But Osasuna wa we onya de esa. We win just one game e wa we. And Osasuna eba game we no. Omo so ubetima apredate kwa mbefa so abobo. Osasuna ebe city deep. Obegu akugu actually. Obe send long balls no we use wings because the players omo hu eden pa no wingers. Brian Zaragoza wings so and a Ruben Garcia. Sa nkram ye no we. And he dangerous edema Osasuna. Se sa two wingers we hu so a almost striker no ode ni mo budome no owa oso obetime bule Barcelona defenders. So adia Barcelona be hia wo game ni me say obe control game ne better. Obe expand the opponent no onu mum ebe dictate na wetimi make sure say obe utilize your chances. See my friend say Osasuna goalkeeper Sergio Herrera. Goalkeepers from La Liga nyina no on the best second best goalkeeper in terms of saves. Goalkeepers of La Liga no. Goalkeeper ye saves kesiye pa no. Sergio Herrera waye 96 in the Spanish Premier La Liga. International edene. So rotation na o kan no. Ehon na dia asem ne beba. Because mitie rotation lineup I say Hansi Flick here no train na. In the middle hono Abrante Fence Femi Lopez, Casado and Gavi. Control ne be den kakra dia mabasa. Because only Frankie de Jong en Chelsea, Pedri in Chelsea. Se obo Gavi, Casado and Femi Lopez are more retentional skills in any slow as compared to Frankie de Jong than Pedri. Then any one Mathieu Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, Ferran Torres. So it means say Barcelona be effective on the right side. because anka Rafinha besha ase dia the left side no equally obenya balance by Sebana Ferran Torres or Ferran Torres no epese time you move inside the box ekoka Lewandowski so on the left side on o expect Gerard Martin so on the best side forward ako creating the weight Ediama Barcelona but irrespective of Barcelona lineup bi on be used to be anakin meko a win for Barcelona against Osasuna for the be defended on be use counter na Abrante your friend says Zaragoza and Ruben Garcia in the Bay adwuma no a win for Barcelona. Real Madrid fie and also so meko Real Madrid win against Vallecano is stubborn side. Onim say last season crowd ball draw with Real Madrid. Omoba Madrid fie bia na Madrid struggle to play Vallecano and this season on performance na bad. Most especially omo win so Alvaro Garcia da a win for Real Madrid Football Club. Italy meko Inter Milan win. Germany, Bayern win. Bayern UEFA Champions League no wetimi a Leverkusen 3. So on ordinary dream beko league no so a win for Bayern. Leverkusen enim say Champions League no most likely to be film. So also maintaining a spot to qualify for UEFA Champions League next season. Obofie half of final win for Leverkusen. Portugal, Benfica win. Greece, Olympiacos win. Until weekend way matches no. Ana ken ye de kakra gu
je Kwame Diamond se kotwa ntwe obeko aye betwe na wetwa ewo aye betwe. Okay, Adolson
Kemedase na mentu aso na ye monkomo ken de tiane say weekend Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Me who club obeka so ba onye rotation. Every three of them obia no Champions League ni here no. So it is not Hans Flick. Hans Flick disadvantage you want to say. Obebon in term into Madrid is obey rotational. A dependence on how the result will go. I want to ask this. Why name is our rotation, you know? Supporters, they should calm down. Do they expect Hans Flick to field in Oma Frankie de Jong Momo? Oma de Pedri, won bra wa bre. Oma Pedri emo bowe. Neso ko pray.
No Sasuna so show mo.
This is wedding. You would have to prioritize what? In any case, Pedri ama Barcelona cannot beat.
But CCA as a Barca fan, as a Barcelona fan, oh boy game Osasuna, Obebo Benfica. I think say Pedri, are available. Say trophy pa won say a Barcelona for dia La Liga. I don't know when secure no. Secure to.
Hey,
na when secure to na okoye rotation no Osasuna for kwhye. Na points in the same day because Atletico Madrid possible so show
only a tafe enable
only a tafe enti Atletico Madrid for be take a leader Atletico Madrid for free more Champions League Barca La Liga no
aye
they be watch us enti media me Barca cap on why dey nan say enti ti we no dey secure fatu na ja prasem because Champions League they say o kwaje Champions League they say o La Liga CCA La Liga na emre.
And I'm sure you also admit to say a be embarrassing say Barcelona be free at this stage.
Oh,
I'm sure you agree.
Na me ba Benfica and Osasuna wane yade.
Benfica ya de Osasuna. Na Osasuna sa 4-2 no say Barca you.
Born na no Benfica boy. Born na Benfica boy.
Ken Champions League you know there. You lose guard kakrebi asamoto.
Okay.
Osasuna sa 4-2 now share na that game coaching here few rotation and this are results na by. You know see Brian Zaragoza na Saturday no or the main orchestra no or share sa go no we on share go bio during the season.
Twice la me man. Yama yebesre Madrid for the moye no say moye bibia na moye bibia fa ho.
Ah, share Madrid
because it's our share Madrid we no should go biem there. Say
La Liga.
La Liga. So near Osasuna some bo no one should go there be him. You be him.
Me I think say if I'm being very honest with you, look, players he needs to rotate them. What I don't agree, he say obey wholesale rotations. That one I do not agree. Two options anyway. Barcelona could start their first 11 first 45 minutes in your result, when your results new year, you can relax and bring in players, almost share fringe players, and also share another way of getting the result and making your players rest. The other options also say, and yet Hector Fonts, Manimebo number you just couldn't free. Alejandro Baldi wabre. Managerial Martin Mbebo left back Pau Kubasi Yeni Benfica bebo omobo nibi. So why would you want to rest him? Let him play. No ne Eric Garcia Mbo 4 and 5. It is a Barcelona back four no. Eba be Hector Font. Eba be Gerard Martin on the left. Pau Kubasi Eric Garcia. Next is a four of them Obia Barcelona for Gini Dipaye Pau Kubasi. Next is a entirely new back four.
Now am I Inaki Penada?
Hey Debbie. You see, it's that kind of rotations. Me, I do not agree. You keep your key players, few rotations be and now their best system so that it will not affect the team chemistry. For instance, Pedri, he needs to be rested. Gavi, bad 3 days, no on training. When you fever. So would you want to rest Gavi? If you ever born be crying or book a crisis, so you because on your face we and when you fever kakra. It's in rotations that he needs to come, but I'm expecting Barcelona they need to get the win, whichever ways, because Osasuna for no, I call the Barcelona for far so pa na eya. Real Madrid, Ken, Vallecano ye teamwa, ye very very stubborn. If you are a Barcelona fan, when you're daji ashe Barcelona Vallecano, I'm sure everyone attests to this fact. One of the things are omu defend very very well. Vallecano for no. Omu na Ghana ni abrante Abdul Mumin. Eka omu team no obo no. Omu back four no. Right back ni efe na Andre Ratiu no. Ono na Barcelona for peno. And na be right back ho. Sene be obe debutize Jules Koundé. So if you have not watched Vallecano, we a Barcelona fan, have time to watch Sada Romanian guy right back. Andre Ratiu no. Barcelona for peno. A legion and Abdul Mumin Ghana ni Abdul Mumin about 4 and 5. And you unfortunate say nano against Sevilla. Abdul Mumin they pray for him. He will not be playing. Watch a Vallecano team noa. Omo play be a friend Isi Palason. On any team we are kwabo. Ono so we pra. Inteka we pra. If you want a right way to beat these guys this weekend the game way. Most of their key players omo prepra. And now me share Sevilla game one time Abdul Mumin film me say Hernandez Equatorial Guinea for center back now when he 35 years on the bench now ho say no na be ba e be Hernandez ne Lejeune Hernandez for 35 years Lejeune was 33 years now where is two center backs see e be ball against Madrid. Madrid should take advantage. I feel say Senka Vallecano for no entire squad. I would say this was going to be very difficult game, but omo lusu omo key players. May share another rotation on the part of Carlo Ancelotti, and I'm sure Carlo ever train no share Barcelona results no. Sa Barcelona nya winner. Me nya sure sa papa ne be rotations bebree, and the other gule no just be 5 minutes no abebo kakra. Just Hendrick be 10 minutes no abebo kakra. Enumpo no it depends on the game because Barcelona win here. No matter the ball, Yamia Duma Kusiada. I doubt Carlo Ancelotti may wholesale changes. Another win, may expect some win in Abeshe. Or win in Abeshe. But they should be very careful. Ken, Chelsea ne Leicester City game on the no question woman say as I say a game wa F. Chelsea they've been struggling recently, but fixtures now what Chelsea pa because Sauber Southampton. Now we hear Southampton now be Leicester City. A 2 results unya 2 wins no na amwaji wa home kakra. Ghana for be any Leicester City home because you 2 players and na ho on Safata Isahaku ekonya ACL ono so ko out. Ruud van Nistelrooy be so boboko no mu. Steve Cooper cry Van Nistelrooy we good team no crack. We good team no. Because the last 14 Premier League game for Leicester City omo lusumu 12. Say me name sometimes I'm like Jordan wenu no kid previous 2 seasons ye season Jordan ne entire goals or say 4 goals throughout the season. Last season or say 4 goals. This season we say 5. Let's just say in terms of numbers we are better than goals no, but the performance is bad. Manchester City team no dey enye say Jordan Kramwana wa mama na be kakra. So it is a game I'm expecting Chelsea to get the result because Ken say obo game wey we are afi no obetiesie ankesiem oni Arsenal be bo our way obeko Brentford for fie e ho na Maresca pressure no be start here about so because for this instance Chelsea battle for Champions League slot. Can get me the league table. Say league table no, you don't have to drop points. So this weekend I'm not just expecting Chelsea win, I'm expecting the win, good football and goals. As I said, Chelsea started some goals. And now I listened to Enzo Maresca. Papa say Nicholas Jackson afei ena kakra ofi injiba wa start etrumika. Those players available. But Pedro Neto so far 2 goals, 2 assists. Obejina number 9 it has been good so far, but I'm expecting not just good play, but I'm expecting goals from Chelsea because a bedroom baby no. Who be here pa top 4 hono and I said top 5 hono. We don't joke. When you goal difference, we know your team ya. You take advantage of it. I'm expecting a Chelsea win. Table no na edahono. Now this leads me to the City Nottingham game. Ken says Nottingham, Manchester City, Chelsea, Newcastle, Bournemouth, Brighton. Obiet me qualify for Champions League. Now City obo Nottingham here. Our game against Brighton, our game against Bournemouth. Teams are no more pray for top 4 nebia. Make it will be about this game. Last game at City no Nottingham boy. No far result Abeka City bobo. Nottingham for the City watching papa. Chris Wood in your 1v chances, 1v1 chances be he should have buried it, but he was that lazy. Nottingham a good defense and a good goalkeeper. Almost the same team no more defender. A solid. Even Nottingham crowd here no be enemy set up for number room until say Bournemouth Eshom 5. But no crano almost say Brighton 7 at the counter. But their last 3 games hasn't been good. Look, City bebre brutal. Sab grounds one or moko. Double chance Manchester City and try and full win because that game me was doubt kakra. What as I said. City be fuck game no totally sir because our grounds one City kwa 1-0 goalless draw 2-1 and your goals be difference be sir. Old Trafford. Ken me pa ucho. Usha Manchester United recent games sir. Only Everton they were down by 2-0. Second half they had to labor to get sir 2-2 draw. No. She had the kind of energy they exerted our second half anymore. Against Ipswich Town, na Patrick Dugu kunya a red card on the 43rd minute. Throughout the second half, they had to play 10 against 11. She had the kind of energy they exerted in that game. Omo brepa. And no boy anyway, and I'm gonna fall am so be boy. They went 100 and in fact they had to play penalties. And also swear they exerted another energy. And you want to say against the rest of your dad, Bono, the last 30 minutes, clearly what you say, and 9 in the hole. Ken United plays my brebre, Papa. I am telling you this, boys. No, so we was squadder, Obiaya available, you rotate. United says, hey, Kakrana or no, Bebrena so injured. Says, hey, Harry Maguire, Manuel Ugarte. I'm not sure the coach will want to risk these guys. Kobe many other guys no so the uncle of Ache they are not coming back.
Enti Obi want to say Ebasa with that no Oma Obi Martinson started.
Obi the Oma registered for Europa no. Into only this say
Premier League
ne dey any dey a must as a so bobo ni bi.
But bet Mama Rasmus Hoyland that transfer now.
Na Rasmus Hoyland we a striker now about 19 games. Now we say goaler. Yama wodin nimbo. Now who feels say sa akora ketekete no man 10 games on go. Only one ball. It is about giving confidence to God. Arsenal is playing Etani Waneri. Etani Waneri refuses a better player chain. Obiana. Obi no muda munim nuntira. Akora no ni brutal. Etani is playing, and I say he's playing well. Asalama Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly is playing well. And then on to me ma obi Chido Emobono. What to me abo? Me concern pan say 7 year Ruben Amorim. Kenny, put yourself in the shoes of Ruben Amorim. Europa Cup will take you to the Champions League slot. League no, they are dead 14-1 or more than no. Omuntimi enye bibia bio season wey United aye their best 10th position enkosiaga. It is a Ubebo Arsenal. Now, so rest of your that game. As I say, United prioritizing one of the game, especially when more games are twice so a place in the brain. Their legs are dead. It says some prioritize back. Because Europa League, say it's me rest of your that film on the name Roma and Bilbao Fenerbahce Rangers area. United the FM will bet me a one. It's me because Oji Europa no Champions League slot ni. Say Manchester United bought Champions League next season. Obi no obekwa kwa join baby a league table no da wo. Anameboa. Nobody will be thinking how Manchester United struggled throughout the season. It is about prioritizing what me see hey. Say me your opportunity to be the coach. Ken, simple. I'll prioritize the rest of your that game. Because Arsenal game, it is not as if say United for a ball a game will be a meeting Manchester.
And of course, Arsenal has 7. Ain't he already qualified?
Yeah,
Champions League, Ain't Arsenal about with them
because they say also chasing Liverpool. No correct. Because they say Arsenal said I can the last push. 11 games I can 10. And the last push. They say the priority Ebeye Champions, Ebeye Premier League. Meanwhile, Manchester United priority again should be on the Europa Cup. Here, let me tell you one thing. When him say, you started season where I am working Manchester United and we need 2 games into us.
Season way.
Who's that a new Wopa?
I'm winning 2 matches into us. United.
Osha. He started season now. Joshua just share last minute go against Fulham. The next game now Brighton share.
That just say Ochina United be share.
Debut the last game was share Ipswich. League in the
Premier League.
Premier League in Common America.
Omakobo Europa draw.
DB Premier League on winning to assume or winning backwa the next game when lose so about draw. How embarrassing this is. And I'm not expecting anything changes. Who be a better from that?
Almost Arsenal point in a better one. Game better now. Almost be a draw.
Okay. Win na made out to draw there possible. Here,
Liverpool be something.
Oh, any day.
It is Arsenal ma almost drop a point against United.
And I say Arsenal do one now. They have given up on the league.
It was still 30% chance.
So come on.
I can't tell matches into.
Okay, well anyway, I mean himself.
Liverpool lose 5-1.
Then I know they better see.
What draw 5 points?
No. League I think it is far gone. Entina again club winning they need to come. Game baby Old Trafford one. United they've lost 7 games there this season alone. What Old Trafford in your ground so a match intimidating now. These are the positives I have seen recently. If you do remember Manchester United recently, Nanzay Omuta concede corner kicks any set pieces, but it has been their problem. Even against Arsenal last December, they conceded 2 from it. But flip the side. And now Ruben Amorim Bayern, he insisted say the assistant coach is Carlos ne guys na hono on when the set pieces he's not going to pick someone our expert. Into United your assistant no na ye whilst they are failing to defend set pieces, I think that one thing that they have done positive, say United the last bare 1 month on why you who our set pieces scratching Arsenal. The last bare 1 month, any few weeks be did that so no. They have been more dangerous than Arsenal. The last time Arsenal share corner kick and answer set piece was January. But United now saying they are taking advantage. Why? Because they have a good kicker, Bruno Fernandes. They have center backs are almost so into coaches, assistant coaches, they are failing to do the core job. How they would defend corner kicks, how they would defend set pieces. However, they flipped it. Say United moment you're dangerous. So one of those things I feel say, as I said, I had the game plan and said, no, Ken, I don't expect much giddy United for be master good team. They should defend the game. Catch them on the counter breaks, take advantage of set pieces because say one day set pieces and that's the kind of thing I want them to do because Casemiro jina game ni mo Matthias De Ligt jina game ni mo afi wo Lenny Yoro Lindelof krana enye wonu say omo nyina attack set pieces I think that is an advantage ometimi take advantage of these things. I'm expecting that for us na there no kwasem e wom ni say Sa 7-1 no mo say PSV no.
Okay.
Eno na bie puno no de ma omo. Sa 7-1.
Abi niamam kama. Meda say Adolson. Biggie. Now what to say chairman?
Nyame adom bibia.
Chairman Biggie.
Ken.
Chairman now fine one players in the home stories in the home.
Ma me pese me share free La Liga ni mkaka. Now o ka sem bi say Barcelona coach Hansi Flick I decided say obey rotation. Ken. Rotation no any bad emfa Barcelona no credit because at this stage of the league and this season no obey say obesesa players bi na biduma baba be hihiem said e be ya de bia obenya fresh limbs na odi abo matches but Hansi Flick e wo match ba ko a asese chinchin atwan o win di Barcelona supporters na said e be ya omuni ni nya asema the game versus Osasuna.
I didn't hear
the game versus Osasuna because Barcelona ntimi ntenase na in a season yes ya ball league na wie Osasuna had the double over Barcelona wa she Barca home and away menya sure so the Hansi Flick ho be che no ye share season na se no na Barcelona e wo form pa se si amene wo ka say Barcelona is the most informed team in the Spanish La Liga omo you unbeaten in 2025 in all competitions. Ken Barca se si a o Chelsea so obenya the 6th win e wo Spanish La Liga ni mu wadi kan she 5 atwa so eno na abo ama Barcelona baba be da soro no ma Olivier Atletico Madrid by 1 point. It is a Barca kwa game na no Osasuna na baba be Osasuna so ya winless in the last 4 matches I no so abo but the woman say ye share season na se no ana Barca wo form no Barcelona bought 7 league matches I was Spanish La Liga ni mu a no obi am fa na ti conquer form they were unbeaten e wonom say obekaya na mantra na started. A certain Barcelona supporters, a section of them, thought that this particular season, Barca be unbeaten obi antimi channel. Na GD na ba, confidence na ba. Okoko shia yo Osasuna in the 8th league match, and Osasuna shine 4-2. Sa game no. Na Hansi Flick feel say, and was all resty players ni bi, certain key players. No di binom so ba Bobby. It is our rotation no here on the day. It was the major cause for that loss. Barcelona nyae. Ewie ni ahye Barca 4-2. Osasuna di Barcelona ho agro. They played with them, won well, convincingly on the day. It is a ball reverse fixture. That was Barca home. Number 1, Barcelona play so obey the Spanish La Liga title. And Gabriel Demon emunche. Number 2, or has to obey take revenge on Osasuna. It is a 2 factors way. Coach then to me engine so. No one find your turning point and find shows as soon as now. And found new rotation now by supporters ni be fool. And we shouldn't forget, sir. Yeah, Kase was as soon as last 4 matches can on winning bino. A mummy and sign a draw. Upe team back what this season 1 year draws for La Liga anymore. Osasuna count. Throughout the season in the Spanish La Liga. We draw 12 matches. It's young found on time, not that level of league in the sono. Or your team so add danger on so. So Barcelona should be very careful. Omu make sure. Say in as much a coach in the rotation no. On for players omu bet me ama results and so akoyi because you have the Spanish La Liga to fight for. There is one striker in their squad, Budime, this season. Say who ye a player a friend say Robert Lewandowski. Why you Kylian Mbappe? Omu match goals kese was Spanish La Liga the one that third. Or 14 league goals. It is the central defensive man of Barcelona should make sure so much genebe ko abranti and so boss and bank dia obetimi di bia ye bibi. But I believe that no matter what is going to happen, Barcelona should win this game. Said the beya on that momentum on the Champions League against Benfica, a 2-0 win for the Barcelona team. Ken in the Italian Serie A, Napoli to subo game. Yamaya do mechana. Napoli ni Fiorentina and Ebo. This season, ope team back wire resilient power Italian Serie A anymore. Untimi kana unyi Napoli mfemfim. From the start of the Italian Serie A, Oma kwa dia baba be pim samri. Oma yo oma dwen say Antonio Conte is an expert. It also obom rom to be the Serie A title. After so mo je 2 seasons ago no. Oma who say yes Italian Serie A no oji a ede. That kind of feeling na ede ba no. They have to get it again. And Oma ko for obi a onim Serie A na ni so. Na in teams our coach was Serie A ni no. Oji Serie A mo so omra me adwuma. But for the first time in Antonio Conte's career, Ken wabo matches 5 in the league. A ontimi nya win ba kokra. Enti Antonio Conte bepe. So obese Sanema on that score. The last time Napoli win a league game was the game they won in January against Juventus. Satana Juventus also had the draw masters in the Italian Serie A. Na Edding, no more unbeaten. Antonio Conte changed 2-1. Or shani 2-1 we no. Meaning se bad luck be na baba beto Antonio Conte so dia. If you want more banner, on team winning in the Italian Serie A. Fiorentina on the other hand, Ken, for the past 4 seasons, Napoli team had the double over Fiorentina that. This season, Antonio Conte call away. Okwachi Fiorentina shani 3-0. It is a bad record now at Dahonum. So for the past 4 seasons, on team had a double over Fiorentina no. Almost has almost Sandiema and ne. So over Sandiema, Ramani Momo central defenseman Napoli should be very careful of a player about a friend of my skin. He's one of the most informed players this season. Our Italian Serie A animal. The numbers ne Casa de Ma Brantiano. Was 15 league goals. Good motion on the other part, and also 4 goals. There is one midfielder who has been a very good creator, Lucas Beltran Ken, or 4 goals plus 4 assists. It's Imran Tere Scott McTominay should be very careful. Problem back when it says Zambo and Geese are still available. And they take a bit of shine and the free Napoli in Finfio. But I believe the ball now Billy Gilmore boy, the kind of quality they showed. Anyhow, they fought back against Inter Milan, who has been the best and one of the most consistent teams in Italian Serie A this season and for some seasons now. Etimi points. The second half was all about Napoli. That kind of resilience they showed today should work for them. So my Yoma James almost fighting very well. No more wrestle Inter off the Italian Serie A trophy. I am looking at a 1-0 win, a slim win margin for a team. My friend is Napoli versus Fiorentina. Ken, in the EPL, one game and run me di Komo, Liverpool versus Southampton. Southampton in the first place made a very big mistake. So more points here, Ivan Jurek. He's a coach. A Juma no yo AS Roma na enkoye and an Amsuma AS Roma pamono. And personally, me feel say football no. Opeso ye bibia. You look at people fit that kind of project. The one who experience obetimi aboa, especially when you are in dire need. No one confess Andy Panaba. Enti ye di Napoli nkomo no. Na me ka so ba kofa Antonio Conte aba because Antonio Conte is one manager. Waji Italian Serie A on different occasions. It is a person agi Italian Serie A dia. Ya Napoli yan kofa Antonio Conte mfanembra. Maybe as Southampton jina no. No mo here coach a good number 1. Na number 2 all the Premier League experience. No makwa Fanaba because ono na ebetimi savage the situation, knowing the terrain very well. But omo hwehwe mu no, jure chiro mo kofa na ba no. And Roma na the performance enye. Number 2, EPL na obam no susu ye liga on coach wo mu da. But he is the man they chose. Oba ye 12 matches na wabo. 12 matches na wa win 2. Baako ye cup game, baako ye league game. In the league, Oba ye 10 matches na wabo dia masa Adam Ken. 10 matches na wabo no. Wa lusi mako 9 and wa win just 1. Etu ono ne dia ball na wabo no. At Southampton. Either so obeshe wa na asa obeshe no. Ontimi mo draw. Eti kona oko Liverpool home. Ebeye den e dia ma no. Mohamed Salah as a player for Liverpool this season has been the best. Premier League in Europe. Everybody is talking about him. Can game now Liverpool koko boy against Paris Saint-Germain. And you man ko yan fama Mohamed Salah. Obe person odi game we be redeeming ho. Mohamed Salah for the first time against Paris Saint-Germain played in the worst game in the Liverpool shirt. It is Obaba betenefie about the book game. Now ya Southampton na Oceana. Aside that woman nyade this particular season, Premier League ni no more that last star. Salah be person this our team no e be redeeming him because in the Champions League he needs to gather that momentum and confidence again to face Paris Saint-Germain coming week. And the quality of Liverpool actually, how good they have been. So munyina akabum individual quality omoche aside Salah, Cody Gakpo nom, Luis Diaz nom, the kind of performance they give our park and so this particular season no ebeye den say Southampton betimi akodo akwakonya even a point ho ade a obetimi dia cheche owura ne say football bibia betimi asi yes ye nyina ye gitum but say sia ade ba ko be me wonwo wo football mu pa no. I am expecting Liverpool to win hands down in this particular encounter. Manchester United near Arsenal. Adia ba kwa ye den dia Man United this season pa. Say Manchester United able team was Manchester attacking no. And it's all Manchester United. When they are playing the smaller clubs, Manchester United break. Akasifo na nkasa so edin. But omo mo possessive football. Manchester United in City deep na on defend it. I had any problem in Manchester United. It's in a game against Arsenal. I had there coach Ruben Amorim back for the low block. The 3-back system no bebo. Obo no Obama players that City deep because I had there Arsenal the ball no better at all. Arsenal on the other hand, certain key players play free squad nim no. Now I had there some met me find you already no more goals. Mika Merino be Bobby. Obebo you know now 2 goals in Arsenal. The game against Leicester brand new thing in the dying embers. And a coach in Inya GD just a position no bet me abama no. But another game against West Ham was difficult. When you go and find free on them. But the game Arsenal koko boy our Champions League in no. The chairman say, Mikel Arteta shall say the side in one Juma to the stand say, all rely on one player. Arsenal share 7-1. Our Champions League in mo. Goals na Arsenal share you know. But we on go 6. And you different players that share our goals no. It's in the main players. He's trying to build a team an all-round team in the shortest possible time. Not the Aboni games. And only Arsenal against Manchester United. Who to focus on to stop a problem? Because it's becoming an all-round team. Obieshe goes in the problem among who Manchester United home. And I say, coach and friend Ruben Amorim in Finfi Honomono. The key player. I Bruno Fernandes. I'll push him up front. I'll be results. No, he keeps playing him deep. Or the neighbor Casemiro. E won finfin ho or the neighbor Ugarte ho e won finfin ho. Say player no be general our position now. You don't get the best from the player. But Arsenal on the other hand, our players are in finfin ho no. Omo technicians wo technical players and almost also players omo very tactical. Thomas Partey is there. Or combine technique and mechanical football. He plays like a machine for Arsenal. Every department in midfield or making sure also cover every grass. Can Casemiro stop him? That is the problem. Manchester United problem back how to defend set pieces. This season in the Premier League. Upe team back why the corner session pa Manchester United. We conceded 13 goals from set pieces. And it is very bad for the club. The central defenseman should work on it. But then again, the kind of quality Arsenal actually in Waneri Leandro Trossard these are players who are going to step up in the absence of Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, and no many are there. Can Manchester United stop them? United will go home. But me feel say Ruben Amorim, if only he does the selections right, can obetimi anya be beam their film at the Manchester United.
Okay.
But then again, you look at the forward line players of Manchester United. Arsenal team, the strikers now some more goals in the honor. Coach need create a system, a team in all round. What about Manchester United? Strikers and goals no. But strikers and goals no. Why money Babeshe goals no? Bruno Fernandes now no need deep. And the 2 inside forwards no. Ken he should make sure so be push Bruno Diako. No pay any other player the Ababa Bejina deep. If he does that, the chief creator for Manchester United, a very good goal scorer for Manchester United, whenever he gets closer to the 18-yard box. The previous games are Yabonechere. The game against Everton, Ubetimedia a case study. He got close to the 18-yard area, goes by. The game against Fulham in the FA Cup. Or corner him to the 18-yard box in 3 minutes. Abra Casemiro be replaced one on my 6 no. Or call in 3 minutes or she go at Manchester United. It's the onus lies on the coach now. But I believe that the mind and test of Arsenal this particular season will make it difficult for Manchester United. A same win margin for Arsenal.
Yeah, for saying 2-1 or 3-1 or
1-0 and actually 2-1.
2-1. Okay, for Arsenal, no. Arsenal United game no straight. I'm more second Premier League, no. Games no. Babe twaso enche. Na dia games no. Ochina do running na enso. Ebe so kwame. League near back.
Yeah.
League near back. League near back.
Yeah.
And why some visit. Musana more visit. More visit. Yeah. League